together is part-time wrestler, full-time referee, Hellspawn. Hellspawn is always here to officiate, and honestly, this is always a big deal, because we will be finding out the next big contender for the title. The title has been in a state of turmoil as of recently. It was held by the Apocalypse Aku Suzuki, a 7-time world champion, before being lost to the Nightmare, and Nightmare lost the title to Kitana Waka Genki, who managed to successfully retain it. Genki may be a source of stability, but let me tell you, not with these wrestlers on the prowl. These wrestlers are going to look to try and topple Genki's reign early. Coming out of the ring first is the first hopeful contender, the Scorpion Diablo. Now, Scorpion Diablo, a masked luchador who believes, well, one common thing about, masked wrestlers from Mexico is that the mask is considered sacred to them. Many wrestlers will never reveal their face. Legendary wrestlers like El Santo would go on to die buried with their mask. Scorpion Diablo shows that respect for the mask in a much different way. For Scorpion Diablo feels that some wrestlers have disrespected the mask, treating it like a plaything. Some people, he feels, straight up just do not deserve to wear the mask. Scorpion Diablo has in the past unmasked wrestlers that he feels are not worthy of wearing the mask, and that ruthless streak is what's helped Scorpion Diablo to catapult up the ranks. Every masked wrestler I know is always worried when they get in the ring with a Scorpion Diablo, because Scorpion Diablo has decreed himself judge, jury, and executioner of the masked wrestler scene. We saw it earlier when we had that World Championship gauntlet. He went straight for the Iron Saint and Blue Thunder, two legends in Kitsune Kingdom. Two masked legends, might I add. Now, speaking of a rising legend, here comes the returning Tsunami Frank. Tsunami Frank returned to Kitsune Kingdom recently and is a modern-day legend. Tsunami Frank, one of the most badass wrestlers to ever step foot in Kitsune Kingdom. And if I remember correctly, Tsunami Frank for Kitsune Kingdom is like what Hanch Chaya was for VGIW. In that, I don't believe Tsunami Frank has ever held the world title. And honestly, might be one of the biggest wrestlers in the promotion to have not yet won the world title. Tsunami Frank, of course, going to want to try and change that tonight. I believe both of these wrestlers are actually on the prowl for their first World Championship win. So these two are more than ready here for this one. They are both gunning to finally reach the top. For one of them, it would be long overdue, but we'll have to wait and see which one of them is going to come out victorious. Here we go. And there, look at that! Tsunami Frank. This is why he is such a badass. Look at the way, Scorpion Diablo is by no means a small person, yet Tsunami Frank throwing a Scorpion Diablo around like he's a cruiserweight. But you see a Scorpion Diablo now with the takedown there. Driving the knee down and already going for a pin, but Hellspawn there warns that Tsunami Frank is too close to the ropes. Neckbreaker there from a Scorpion Diablo. Oh my goodness. And right now, a Scorpion Diablo suffocating Tsunami Frank, preventing any more large moves. Scorpion Diablo is not going for any big moves yet himself, but I think he is trying to wear Tsunami Frank down to make landing big moves a lot safer. Oh my goodness. Ooh. No, decided against it. I think maybe too early for the Scorpion to try and fly here. Oh, and there's Tsunami Frank with the elbows to the side of the head there. Kick to the midsection. And now lifting Scorpion Diablo up. And, oh my god! Oh my god, a powerbomb onto the barricade. Tsunami Frank is ruthless when he gets going. Tsunami Frank building up respect here in Kitsune Kingdom in a similar way to the likes that the Giant Herman did back in his heyday by being so damn physically imposing that, oh my god, you can't help but be in awe watching him go. Oh, there's a Scorpion Diablo. By the way, speaking of the Giant Herman, Herman is going to be challenging for the VGIW Men's World title. Subscribe to the VGIW channel. Kitsune Kingdom, part of the VGIW channel. Hit that subscribe button and you'll be able to see when that match goes live. We'll get to see if the legend gets to become world champion once again. Oh, Scorpion Diablo still refusing to leap. I'm confused here. Maybe worried that Tsunami Frank will catch them. Oh! And they're busting open Tsunami Frank. And now bringing Tsunami Frank to his feet here. Oh my goodness. Sit out Alabama Slam. And now driving down onto the knee. Hellspawn watching on right now. Oh, nice work there by Tsunami Frank to bounce back. And reversed by Scorpion Diablo, who is remaining in control at the moment. Oh! Oh no. Oh my god. Oh good lord. Look at this. This could be over already. The raw power of a Scorpion Diablo, but managing to muscle his way out. Tsunami Frank hanging in there and throwing a Scorpion Diablo out of the ring. These two are phenomenal powerhouses. Two incredible athletes. Scorpion Diablo usually a little bit more agile than this, but I feel going against that due to the fact that Tsunami Frank could easily catch him. Because we've seen some of the imposing strength of Tsunami Frank. Count of 4, Tsunami Frank getting back into the ring. And resetting the count here. Clearly, Tsunami Frank wants to keep this match going. And now, slamming is Scorpion Diablo into the side of the ring. First the barricade, now the side of the ring. Tsunami Frank is doing everything he can think of to absolutely tear Scorpion Diablo apart here. Look at this, knee drop there onto the face. And now an elbow drop across the chest. Hellspawn warning them, they have to get back in the ring here. And into the steel steps. Tsunami Frank showing no mercy in this match. Back in the ring finally. And there we go, rolling up a Scorpion Diablo after a beatdown like that. This could be it. No, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count despite everything Tsunami Frank did. And now a Scorpion Diablo springing back here. Irish whip here. Oh no. Swing and a miss. And there, like a semi-truck. Oh, but with Scorpion Diablo back up again. These two have been giving each other hell in this match. A rope break was called there. And Scorpion Diablo starting to get frustrated. Oh my god. Scorpion Diablo going. Oh, clearly feels that victory is at hand. Runs over. And a drop kick across the back of Tsunami Frank. Oh! Oh, good lord. Choking is Frank. Hellspawn warning his Scorpion. He's got to let go. He's got to let go. And there. We see Scorpion letting go before he can be disqualified. Oh no. Look at this. The sit out Alabama Slam. As a Scorpion Diablo managed to beat Tsunami Frank. Looking once again Oh no, watch this once again. That inverted Alabama slam straight into a camel clutch. That's the same move he uses when he wants to unmask a wrestler. Instead of a straight camel clutch, he will go for the mask instead of the jaw. You know, you yank on the chin and the jaw to pull back on the head. If it's a masked wrestler, if Scorpion feels he's unworthy, he will actually go at the mask. And Scorpion Diablo's won! And Scorpion Diablo will be fighting Kitana Waka Genki for the world title. Tsunami Frank gave a Scorpion Diablo hell. But in this case, it's Scorpion Diablo, by not taking unnecessary risks, was able to, avoid anything that would destroy his chances. You can see Tsunami Frank already on his knees. I feel that Tsunami Frank losing here tonight is just delaying the inevitable, but congratulations to a Scorpion Diablo. Okay, so next up is a number one contendership match for the Legends Championship. The winner of this match will be going on to fight V Taratine for the Legends Championship. The first coming out to the ring is a legend of Kitsune Kingdom, and coming on to become a referee for the division, for the brand, for the show. It's the Wonder. The Wonder was the very first Kitsune Kingdom World Champion. Too old to be in full-time competition. Kitsune, the Wonder wants to help Kitsune Kingdom in any way he can think of, and one of those ways is by helping to be an official for the show. The crowd is always happy to see the legend in the ring. The Wonder, hopefully, this is his first match as a special guest referee. Hopefully he will do a good job at calling it down the middle. We'll find out here tonight. And now here comes the first hopeful challenger, Keith Storm. Now I want to confirm we will be having a word with Keith Storm about his surprise return, about what his thoughts and feelings are on the Lumberjack, his thoughts and feelings on the current ongoing situation with Storm System worldwide in VGIW and GHK. We're gonna try and catch up with Keith Storm in the next episode of Kitsune Kingdom, so please be sure to hit that subscribe button to the VGIW channel to be notified when that goes live. Keith Storm ready to fight for the title here tonight. Well, fight for an opportunity for the title, my apologies. But I am extremely excited to see what Keith Storm is going to be like during this return. But he's up against extremely stiff and very, very well-respected competition in this one. Someone he may be familiar with from the TTW days. It's Blue Thunder. Speaking of terrific Texas wrestling, you can see around his waist there the Camaraderie Championships. That was TTW's tag team titles before they went bust in 2005. The tag team division ended in 2003. Blue Thunder and the Iron Saint were the last TTW Camaraderie champions, and they still hold the belts to this day, repping the show that initially started their legacies. Blue Thunder, of course, hit the big time here in Kitsune Kingdom, where he has continued to be a well-respected veteran. Spent some time over in VGIW, actually managing to get wins over some of their top stars like Hanchachaya. Blue Thunder has returned to Kitsune Kingdom and is now got his eyes set on the Kitsune Kingdom Legends Championship. Blue Thunder certainly is always excited as ever. He's gotten himself into some pretty decent ring shape. It's believed that this will be the last stretch of his career, so he's looking to try and make the biggest impact he can before retirement. Him and Keith Storm look ready to go here. The Wonder, of course. First match officiating. Keith Storm! Wow! Rushing right out of the gate here. I feel like Keith Storm feels he has to prove something here. Oh my god! Going for a pin here early. 1, 2, and there's a kick out. Blue Thunder with the kick out there. And Keith Storm racing here. But Blue Thunder there, reversing that Irish whip, sending Keith Storm into the corner. And now, several right hands to the face. And Keith Storm seems to be in trouble. Going for the legs there, but Keith Storm pushing away Blue Thunder. And now clubbing blow across the back. Oh, nice shots there. And there with a chop across the back. And now sending Blue Thunder into the ropes, ducking under. Jumping over, Keith Storm. Got something planned here, but Blue Thunder blocks it. Look at that. And now springing to go into the ropes. Oh, crashing into Keith Storm there. Not pretty, but it still was effective nonetheless. 1, 2, and there is the kick out. Keith Storm hanging in there. And look at Blue Thunder there, stomping away at Keith Storm. Snapping the neck there. And now Blue Thunder bringing Keith Storm to his feet. Wait a minute, grabbing a hold here, but look at that. Nice work there by Blue Thunder with the escape. And going for a big clothesline here. And another one. Oh, up against the ropes. And look at that. What a drop kick. And the crowd are loving this. Here we go now. 1, 2. No! Keith Storm not going out that easily. Blue Thunder, though, wasting no time, goes for the Blue Thunder Bomb! 1, 2, no! Keith Storm kicks out. And now rolling over to the ropes there. Blue Thunder, oh! Caught there by Keith Storm. And now with a stiff shot there to the face. Now going for a pin here. 1. Only a 1 count. Blue Thunder getting back up now. Wait a minute. What is he planning here? Look at this. Oh my God. Incredible. But a rope break was called. Blue Thunder springing into a senton. Excellent work there. Keith Storm getting back into the ring here. And Blue Thunder. Oh, look at this. Oh, a sleeper hold. A sleeper hold. But immediately making the escape there. Blue Thunder refusing to break that easily. Bringing Keith Storm up now for Snake Eyes. Excellent once again. And boom, springboard leg drop. And again, springboard leg drop. Blue Thunder is quickly closing in on victory here. Might have just passed the finish line. 2, 3. Blue Thunder will be fighting V Taratine for the Kitsune Kingdom Legends Championship. Keith did all right, but Blue Thunder did amazingly in this one. The crowd are so happy to see Blue Thunder keeping the legend alive. Congratulations to Blue Thunder on this one. Absolutely stellar work right there. All right, here we go with the next match now. Greg already in the ring here as he waits for his opponent. And what an opponent. A former 2-time world champion. Held the GHK world title, held the Kitsune Kingdom world title, but did lose the Kitsune Kingdom world title quite quickly, losing it to Kitana Waka Genki. And Nightmare now wanting to re-establish that dominance, make it clear that this is not indicative of the work he can normally put out. I've seen Nightmare in action, always someone who is so efficiently ruthless. Came very close to becoming VGIW World Champion. Nightmare's strikes land with so much force. Some of the meanest, nastiest kicks you will ever bear witness to. And Nightmare now looking to destroy Greg here, just as a little sample of what he's capable of. Greg, of course, hoping that he can overcome by beating a former world champion, show that he can make a comeback in professional wrestling. That'll be easier said than done, of course. Hellspawn calls for the bell. Match begins. Kinshasa! Straight away. 1, 2, 3. The match is over. The match is over. The match is over. That is to be the fastest match in the history of the channel. Well, I wouldn't even call that a contest. Safe to say, Nightmare making a joke out of Greg in this one. Congratulations to Nightmare.
It's time for another match now. Nothing special on the line in this match. It's for honor, but still, winning matches like this helps to rise your status and can mean that down the line, you could be up for next for a major opportunity. Coming out of the ring first is Pierre Pabel. Pierre Pabel started off in VGIW, and I remember back then he made a promise to Wholesome Shore that that was the start of their legacies together. Back when they fought for the VGIW Intercontinental Championship. Since then, Pierre Pabel has moved to Japan, where he has been honing his craft, and he has come a ways. Clearly realizing with his finishing move, that flying crossface, the Eiffel Tower, where he became the Flying Frenchman, he clearly realized that with his size, learning to utilize that agility was very much to his benefit, and has become a lot more adept at doing that. Pierre Pabel has come a ways since then, and now looking to rise up the ranks here in Kitsune Kingdom. Of course, as much as Pierre's been improving, there's been a lot of evolution just across the board since that time. So Pierre gonna find it quite difficult regardless to climb up the ranks, but looking to do that here tonight by taking on a legend of the squared circle. Making his way down to the ring now, multi-time terrific Texas Wrestling World Champion, Spectacular David Hagen is here. And David Hagen, a 4-time world champion, at least let me double check actually, 4-time terrific Texas Wrestling World Champion, and in Kitsune Kingdom, a 2-time world champion, making David Hagen a 6-time world champion across his legendary career. David Hagen, of course, got a lot of lessons under his belt that he could teach to Pierre Pabel. Now he's going to be doing that via a live demonstration. Of course, not only that, but David Hagen does have his son, Dangerous Daniel Hagen, who is absolutely looking to wage war. In fact, speaking of the Intercontinental Championship, Daniel Hagen, one of the earliest VGIW Intercontinental Champions ever on the channel. So, Pierre Pabel, now that Daniel Hagen is on Kitsune Kingdom, you gotta think Pierre's a little bit worried about his status in the company. David Hagen ready to bring the fight to Pierre Pabel. This is a match I am especially curious to see how it plays out. And they're both ready to go here. And the match begins. David Hagen rushes over, but crashes right into a brick wall there. And Pierre fly through the air there with that springboard clothesline. This is what we love to see about Pierre Pabel. Pierre's size, combined with that agility, makes him quite the feat to watch, really. Leaping up for a big stomp there. Going for a pin early, but I think it's far too early to count the legend out just yet. 2, there's the kick out. Pierre, though, seems a little overly confident, celebrating early while David Hagen's already back up. But there, look at that, Pierre throwing David Hagen off. Again. But David Hagen, the persistence might have just paid off. Oh, never mind. Catching David Hagen with that kick. And now taking David Hagen to the ropes. Look at this. Up against, striking across the back again and again. David Hagen looks to be in some trouble right now. And David Hagen caught across the back. And now, Irish, look at this, brought back up. And taken to the ropes with Snake Eyes there. Going for a pin again, but I think he is vastly underestimating David Hagen's ability here. Oh, Pierre making it clear that he is going to lay the hurt down on. He's going to bring the hurt to David Hagen. And now Pierre climbing up to the top right. The Flying Frenchman about to absolutely sore here. No! David Hagen with a dodge. And this is David Hagen's big opportunity to bring this momentum in his favor here. David Hagen knows what it's like to reach the top. That's why he has been a multi-time world champion in Terrific Texas Wrestling and Kitsune Kingdom. You got to think he's looking to hold that title once again, the Kitsune Kingdom World Championship. After all this time, let me just double check where in the lore he last held the championship. Let me see, David Hagen. Up against the ropes. Look at that elbow strike, trying to reinvent himself, but Pierre does not crumble. Taking him into the corner now. Last held in 2006. It's been a very long time since those days, but look at David Hagen go. David Hagen trying to finish this match. 1, 2. Pierre kicks out. Wait a minute. David Hagen? What's he doing? Oh my God. Laying the Hagen DDT? Are you kidding me? Why would he do that? Why did David Hagen do that? Oh my God, that was uncalled for. Hellspawn was laid out with the Hagen DDT. Oh, and Pierre not letting that stand. Don't be wrong, Pierre's maybe not always the most agreeable person, but even Pierre knows attacking the referee is not on at all. Oh, see what I mean though? Like, not the most agreeable person at the best of times. DDT! But I think even attacking the referee would be a step too far for Pierre Pabel. What? Okay, did you see that? Hellspawn there? Did he just take a cheap shot at David Hagen? I think things are starting to boil over here in this match. Wait a minute. What in the world? Oh, this match is falling apart here. Whoa! Hold the phone here. Hellspawn attack David Hagen. Hellspawn's normally such a professional. Oh! Into the exposed turnbuckle. And now flipping down onto David Hagen. Going for the pin, but Hellspawn's sorting out the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness. That's got to be frustrating for Pierre Pabel. This has not been good. This is not what I'd expect in a match with Hellspawn. This is not what I'd expect from Hellspawn, honestly. Yeah, going up to the top rope here. Here we go. Calling for David Hagen. And look at that! The crossbody from the top rope. The Eiffel Tower. 1, 2, 3. Although Pierre won, I would argue about the legitimacy of the win, of course, given how quickly the match fell apart, but there's a lot of questions there. Would David Hagen have won without Hellspawn getting involved? Why did David Hagen attack Hellspawn in the first place? I get the feeling that this is only the first chapter in this story here, but for Pierre Pabel, rising his status, wins this match. Well, it's time for the main event now for the Kitsune Kingdom Women's World Championship. And coming out of the ring first is actually the VGW Women's World Champion, Janie Chainsaw Lopez. Now, Hellspawn will not be officiating this match here tonight. It's a good thing that The Wonder has offered their services. After what happened, Hellspawn is going to be taking the rest of the night off, maybe off for the next week. Or for the next month, my apologies. We're not too sure. Maybe Hellspawn will have a match to decide what's going on here, but we're not sure at the moment. The authorities, the officials are still figuring out what to do about that. But we're not going to let that spoil the festivities of tonight, as Janie Lopez could be, a wrestler who, for years, has never been world champion. For the decades of their career, never touched a world title, but she might be on the cusp of being a dual world champion. Meanwhile, Willow, of course, looking to get another successful defense with the Kitsune Kingdom Women's World Championship. And you can see that Willow, obviously confident here.
as they look to prepare and destroy the opposition in this one. I am curious to see how this match is going to play out. Because, of course, you've got a legend in Janie Lopez who has finally catapulted herself to, an extremely incredible position, really. Where she could hold 2 world titles by the end of the night. But, of course, she's up against the extremely hyper-capable Willow. So to say, this match could get very, very strongly competitive. There's Janie Lopez. Won the VGW Women's World title during the VGW Pride event. And looks as confident as always. And then there's Willow, the current reigning Kitsune Kingdom Women's Champion. A very capable technical wrestler. And now, the referee, the Wonder, Legend of the Squared Circle, comes to claim the title. Showing it to Janie Lopez before presenting it to the audience. And now, the match shall begin. This is your main event. Match begins, and Willow there was going to spring against the ropes, but Janie Lopez going to try and dictate the match at her own pace here. Going for an early pin, much too early in my opinion. 1, only a 1 count. Willow is not going to go down like that, not for a second. Willow taking down Janie Lopez now. And going for the legs here. And driving down the knees. And now, look at this, going for the arm. Oh no, this could, this is, oh my god. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, and there with the kick out. Against the ropes. Whoa! Springing from the ropes there. And now, look at this. Willow with that beat down in the corner. And now Willow, going extremely quickly with the offense here. Oh, good lord. Could be a knockout with that one. Oh, Willow's not slowing down. But Janie Lopez with a reversal. Janie Lopez going to want to try and bring things back down, slow things slightly, because Willow going extremely quickly. Janie Lopez not going to be able to keep up with something like that. Look at this, up in the air, but before the chokeslam can happen, got that elbow to the top of the head there. Dazing and confusing Janie Lopez. Oh my god! The one now going for the pin here. 1, 2, and there. Janie Lopez kicks out. Willow ready to keep the fight going here. Looking for her finish already. And now, look at this, up in the air. Boom! Lights out. This match is over. 1, 2, and there's the kick out. Janie Lopez refusing to buckle, refusing to break. So Willow continuing to bring the pain to Janie Lopez. It's 2 world champions going to war here. Oh my god. And now, whoa, Janie Lopez dodging the springboard moonsault by rolling to the outside. Janie Lopez looks a little groggy after all that. So Willow going to continue the abuse here on the outside. Oh my god, that DDT on the outside. And continuing to beat away at Janie Chainsaw Lopez. Janie Lopez normally a little bit more dominant than this, but Willow making it clear that they might very well be in completely different leagues. Oh, Janie Lopez dodging the elbow drop. And a punch to the side of the head, trying to get themselves an opening. Can she do it? Look at this, continuing to work away at Willow here. Now psyching herself up here. Get out of the way, Wonder. You don't not want to be in the way when Janie Lopez gets herself psyched up here. Going for a pin, but no. Wonder calling for a rope break there. And now an Irish whip against the ropes. Look at this. Shoulder back toss. Going for the pin again, but again, rope break is called. Yeah, Willow's feet very clearly under the ropes with that one. And now, right in the face. And then a clubbing blow across the back again and again and again. My God, Willow finally buckling under the pressure. And now, Janie Lopez going for the legs here. Stomping across the chest. Going for a pin here, but I think that this is not going to work. 2, and there, kick out, and barely a 2 at that. But clearly Janie knows that she could put this match away in just a moment here. Look at this. Oh, what a beatdown. Punching away at the face of Willow. Now headed to the corner. I think I know what she's looking. Oh no! Janie Lopez climbing to the top rope here. Oh, good Lord. As Willow rises to her feet, Janie Lopez is going down with an axe handle. And now, grab a hold of Willow. But Willow with an elbow to the midsection. And look at this. Flatliner. Willow looking to return momentum in her favor here. 1, 2, 3. Willow retains. Willow retains. Willow is still your Kitsune Kingdom Women's World Champion. We walked in with 2 World Champions and we leave you with 2 World Champions. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Kitsune Kingdom. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the VGIW channel for more Kitsune Kingdom action, VGIW, GHK, Canadian Destroyer Promotions, Terrific Texas Wrestling, and more. We hope to see you next time.